All right, so this is match day for the Sonor Cup 2025. Just breaking news, the strongest were supposed to play in this match, and they have been removed from the competition for reasons legally we cannot disclose at the minute. So they have been replaced by Carabobo, and they are facing off against Legia Warsaw. And here we go. If you guys are new to this series, make sure you go back and check out the first one. This is something I do every year, and it's just a bit of fun that I just enjoy doing the series. So without further ado, let's get into this one. Carabobo here in red, and Legia Warsaw, who have the ball now, and are attacking with Mark Gual. And yeah, so looking forward to this one. Here comes Legia Warsaw. And as soon as I said that, of course, Carabobo, who are first time entrants into this. Obviously, the strongest won their qualifier to get into this. They won by 3-1 against SV Ellsberg in Germany. But as I was saying, due to legal reasons, we cannot disclose why they were removed from the Sonor Cup. Maybe further down the line when they finish their proceedings, we'll be able to explain it to you. But for the minute, they were replaced by Carabobo, which is great to see. Some Libertadores teams joining this year's competition. Obviously, all these like South American teams are stronger, more attacking minded, and they really power into their things. As the shot comes in from our goal, Gual, Legia Warsaw having more of the chances this first half. Carabobo a goal kick as the keeper and captain takes the goal kick. 26 minutes gone. First match of the final round of match days in this round of 32 before we move to the round of 16. Totrolero Gonzalez. Oh, Ramos with the shot, and it just goes wide of the mark. Nice attacking move there from Carabobo. Kovacic taking the goal kick. Goes short with it to Vizlok. Chodinia. Oh, lovely bit of sprinting there from Chodinia down the left. Can he do something with it? Gets it to Luquinhas. Luquinhas now. Does he have a rattle off a goal? No, he was past the Morshita. Morshita has the shot. As it goes past the post by a good bit. Shooting on a turn like that is just always hard. I'm always tired when I record these. I don't know why. Conclaves. Loses out to Ramos. Chodinia now. Here come Legia Warsaw. 39 minutes. Close to half time. He has a crack. And it's wide of the mark again. It seems like Legia Warsaw and Carabobo don't have their shooting boots on today. Goalkeeper takes the goal kick, sends it far down the field. Legia Warsaw will get the ball. Ramos for Carabobo intercepts. Gonzalez. Londono loses out. Kaputska. Morishita. Lequinius. Gual. Vinegar. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to call him. Vinegar. Lequinius. Morishita. Gual. Blocked by Nera. Vinegar. Morishita, edge of the box, might have a shot, doesn't have a shot. Markwal, easy enough. And there's the halftime whistle, 0-all here in first match day of the final group stage of round of 32. Before we get into the round of 16. All right, let's see what the second half has to offer. Second half is underway here. Conclaves. Aquinas. Morishita. Here come Legia Warsaw now. Markwal. Markwal again. Morishita on the wing here. Has options. Goes back to Vinegar. Markwal. Back with Vinegar. Morishita. Aquinas now. Oh, tries to get past his man with a bit of skill. Does not. As Gonzalez. Canozales comes away with it for Carabobo. Nunez. Nira. Gonzalez. Lovely through ball to Ramos. Ramos has the crack blocked by Pankov. Chodinya. Gual. Morishita. Lequinas. Running Gual. Gual has a crack, but it's sent miles over the bar. And out of play for a corner. Yes, it's a corner. First corner of the game, I think. Okay. What can Legia Warsaw do here as the captain takes the corner kick? Kaputska whips it in. Doesn't get anywhere as Chodinya makes a header. Gonzalez tries to get it away. Oh, that was a interesting decision. Kaput. Markwal has a crack. Bruja makes the save. Or Bura. Perez coming off. And Ramos going off and Perez coming on, sorry. Elitim going on and Morishita going off. That's weird. It's back to front compared to like the other ones. This could go to extra time. Oh, rattles the bar. Here comes Perez away now for Carabobo. Lots of space, lots of room to run here. Has Goncalves chasing him down. Finds Londono. Slows the game down with Nunez. Totolero. Gonzalez looked like he could be offside, shielding the ball well. Gets the ball to Totolero. Londono has a shot and Kovacic makes a great save as Pankov clears. Jurgen. Vinegar. Up to Kaputska. Back to Jurgen. Markwal. Vinegar. Back with Gal again. Jurgen. Gets past his man. Finds Markwal. Markwal might have a crack. Luquinas. And Chodinya couldn't get the shot away. 77 minutes played, still 0-all here. Will we get an opening goal or will we go to extra time? Totolero. Bonilla. Totolero. Londono with a shot. Kovacic with a great save. Comes out to Wishlik and Gonzalez, and it goes out for a throw into Legia. Gonzalez coming off, Hernandez coming on replacing him, and Gual going off, and Shikrin coming on. Or Shukrin. As Goncalves on the ball. Chodinya. Here come Legia Warsaw now. It's less than 5 minutes on the clock. Probably maybe 6 minutes left with added time. Shikurin. Chodinya. Can Legia Warsaw pull one off here? Shikurin tried to go through the keeper's legs but doesn't. Another Congo coming on for Nunez, and Westlock going off, and Brasia coming on. Final attempt here, possibly. Corner goes short. Kaputska. Jurgen might have a crack, doesn't. Brasia has a crack, gets blocked. Londono. Totolero. Hernandez now, breaking at pace. Fresh legs on the field. Number 10. Perez tries to pass it. Pankov gets away. Perez gets a shot away. And surely that is that. No, referee has given a corner to Carabobo. Almost called him Colabobo. Carabobo. as Totleoro's going to say this is definitely going to be the last attack here. Ball's whipped in. Cleared out by Vinegar. Surely that's that. Referee hasn't blown. Perez. Gonzalez. Rodriguez. Shot. Look, it's a goal. Londoño has done it. Referee should have blown up. It's been 97 minutes. 2 minutes were added on, but I guess the attacking play was there. There it is. And it's Carabobo who've made it through to the next round. Beating Legia Warsaw 1-0 at the death. Absolute scenes here in the stadium after that late winner. Referee is getting hounded by the Legia Warsaw players. And manager is absolutely frustrated. Referee blows, and I'm pretty sure that is that is very controversial. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should that goal have stood? Or should the referee have blown up? Final score here. 1-0 to Carabobo FC. All right, it is Sao Paulo taking on Bolivar in the second match of match day 4 of the Sursum Cup 2025. All right, here we go. Sao Paulo versus Bolivar. Two more South American teams getting us underway. Bolivar on the ball. Tonino. Bolivar starting this opening attack. Fabio loses out. Here comes Sao Paulo now. Obviously, we had earlier on in the day, we had Carabobo, the new team, replacing the strongest coming in. And here's a shot. And it's a goal. Sao Paulo have already made it 1-0 7 minutes into the game. Bit of a lot more livelier start to this game than our previous one. Their first attack resulting in a goal. Obviously, if things stand, Sao Paulo will be facing off against Carabobo in the next round of 16. Absolutely brilliant goal there. Came out of nowhere, really. They just decided to attack, and their number 10 there. Top bins. Mikel Di Maria. "1-0 here after 8 minutes. But like I was saying, you know, the strongest were disqualified for legal reasons. They were not allowed to play in this, so Carabobo came in and they got one right at the death. Bit of a controversial one from what I'm hearing, but nonetheless they are through. Here come Bolivar. Fabio, lovely shot, great save there from Milasco. Corner kick to come for Bolivar. Tonino to take. Corner's whipped in. Fabio, and it's there. 1-1. 1-1. Great stuff. Here we go. Match has restarted. Apologies, I'm just trying to write something down. 1-1 after 21 minutes. A lot more life in this game compared to the last one, as Vasquez comes down here on the wing looking for Vimero there. Doesn't get to him. Tonino. Mateus. has options. Finds Tony Nino. Loses out there as Sao Paulo come away with it here. Ver on the ball. In the centre. Has loads of options. Estero. Players making runs all over the field here. Lovely ball there now as Ver comes through. There's Lamp. That was Lamp. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong names. Bolivar gets ball back. Roca. Mateos. Fabio. Velasquez. Fabio. Papo Velasquez. Here come Bolivar now. What can they do? Ball's gone out for a corner kick to Bolivar. They already scored from a corner. As we see the goal here. Perfect timing. Lovely goal. Great header there from Neto. As he nets it into the goal. Can he do the same thing again? He's calling for it. He looks ready. Ball's whipped in. Finds Sagredo. Not a great header as he heads straight into the ground as we go into halftime here. Mero. Tonino gets the ball back. What can he do? Still has it. Tonino has options. Has Fabio. Velasquez. Papo Vasquez has a crack. Velasco with the save. Surely that is halftime. Halftime whistle here is 1-1. All right, second half is underway here. Justantino Mateus for Bolivar. The speed on this man is incredible. Bit of tussling there between Ribeiro and Mateus. Substitution. Carioca going off and Coelho coming on. Roca. Finds Mateos. Rock almost loses it. No cards really so far. I don't think there's been any yellow cards or red cards in the cup. It's been very clean so far. Demira. Rodero. Coelho. Oh, Sao Paulo are in here. What can they do? Dutra. Demira. Dutra again. Demira, they're doing a bit of playing in the box here as Coelho has a shot, but it's saved. And Lamp gets the ball safely in his grasp. Throws it out to Sagredo. Tonino. Mateos. Velasquez. Roca. Pass the ball to Mateos. Lovely through ball to Vasquez there. Velasquez. Miro gets the ball back for Sao Paulo as Dutra comes away with it here. Gets past his man with a absolute bit of speed there as he goes to pass it. Demira loses it in his feet, but there's Rodero. Coelho, oh, off the post. As Dutra tackles for a goal kick, I think it is. Velasquez going off there for Savio, who's coming on. Or Bolivar, second change there for them. Goal kick is taken short. Roca. Savio. Dutra. Vimero. Roderio. Sao Paulo now. Coelho goes for a chip. That was a weird choice. The game has kind of slowed down here. We had a lot of action at first half. Very quiet now. Seems to be the way 80th minute rocking up here now. They seem content just to play the ball in their own half, Bolivar. Here they come now into the opponent's half. Fabio, the goal scorer. Can he get another one? Has an option here, Savio does. Goes back to Roca. Roca goes back to Ramirez. Roca again. Sagredo. Yep, they're just happy to play it around. Maybe they're trying to get a last gasp goal. Fabio. Mateus. Roca. Loses that pass out, and here comes Dutra now for Sao Paulo. This could be dangerous. Sao Paulo could get a winner here now. As another brutal pass. Ramirez gets it back for Bolivar. Tonino. And there we go. It's going to extra time. Seems like both teams are happy enough to play for extra time. Score level at 1-1. First half extra time is underway here. Score is tied, obviously, 1-1. Demera, here comes Sao Paulo. What can they do? Rodero going off at Chisano. Here comes Dutra. Dutra with the shot and Dutra with the goal. Sao Paulo lead. First half extra time. Was that their plan all along? Maybe. It's 2-1 to Sao Paulo. As things stand, they will be facing off against Carabobo in the round of 16. Can Bolivar respond? Tonino gets bullied. Chisano. Here comes Sao Paulo again with Dutra. Demera has multiple options. Doesn't use them though. Sagredo gets the ball back for Bolivar. Tonino. Fabio. Could have a runner on that wing there. Vaca. Savio. Has options in the box. Finds Fabio. What can Fabio do? Gets it mixed up. Brings it back to Savio. Too many players in the box of white shirts. Savio. Will be in trouble here, Savio. Finds Vaca. The safe option. Two substitutions coming on shortly as Demiro gets back and gets the ball back for Sao Paulo. Surely that's it. Yep. First half extra time is over. And it is Sao Paulo with this slim lead. I will say it's a slim lead, but can they hold on to it? That is the thing. Here we go, second half getting underway. Pato Rodriguez. Here come Bolivar now. Can they mount an attack? Vaca. Rodriguez. Tonino. Torin. Tonino again. Rodriguez is through. Has a shot. It's a goal. 2-2. Same as the first half of extra time, but Bolivar now have equalized. 2-2. This game could be going to penalties. Neither side really wanting to let this game go. Not great defending there. Lovely shot there. Great goal. That was Rodriguez with that goal in the 111th minute. Can Sao Paulo respond? They thought they had it wrapped up. Bolivar said no. We are still in this fight. Lovely through ball. Can Ver get to it? He does, but he runs it out of play. 5 minutes plus injury time left. Lamp with the goal kick. Will he slow things down? Looks like he will. The jeers come out as he gets the ball out to Sagredo. Tonino loses out to Mira. This could be it. Colo. Colo. It's 3-2. Sao Paulo have done it, maybe. They've got another one. 3-2. The coach is out there celebrating. The scenes in the stadium are wild as Sao Paulo claim another goal. There are a few minutes left in this game. Bolivar could come back, but maybe Sao Paulo have clinched it. What do you guys think? Here we go, 3 minutes left. Do Bolivar have an answer to that late goal? Roca, 2 minutes added on. I don't think they do. 1 more minute. Here comes Fabio. Last chance saloon. Savio loses out. Surely that's that. Referee's going to blow any minute now. There we go. Sao Paulo claim their round of 16 tie against Carabobo. Final score here, Sao Paulo 3, Bolivar 2. All right, third match of the final match day of the round of 32. It is Al Tawun facing off against Heidenheim. Here we go, Al Tawun versus Heidenheim. Third out of fourth match of this final match day of the round of 32. Two good sides here. Al Tawun obviously back in the competition. They were in the first one, I believe. I may just check that, but they were definitely in one of them. They were in the second one, last year's one. And Al Tawun come away with it. Farge. Martinez. Lots of blue shirts back, but Mandesh is there. Doesn't get past his man. Forenbach. Coming away with it now, Forenbach. What can he do? Lovely run down this wing, unattested. Garoto. Oh, he loses out right at the end to Garoto. Mandesh. Trying to get a quick goal here, Al Tawun. Martinez. Shot from Martinez, back in the net. Al Tawun lead. Close to 20 minutes, 18 minutes gone. Al Tawun 1, Heidenheim 0. Martinez getting that goal for Al Tawun to put them on the front foot. Can Heidenheim response with Wanner? It looks like they probably can. Piringer. It's a goal. Instant response from Heidenheim. Defense is absolutely brutal there from Al Tawun as Piringer gets the goal for Heidenheim. Lovely outside the box shot there. Oh, almost top bins. Would you call that top bins? I wouldn't. Needs to be right in that corner for top bins. Al Tawun getting us underway. Nothing to split the sides again as Flavio has the ball. 23 minutes gone, 1 apiece. Barrow. Muteb. Martinez, the goal scorer, through on goal, doesn't get through there. Triori stops him, and Dorsch. Al Tawun regain the ball though. Mahudi. Martinez with a shot, and it saw a great save from Muller. Looking for his second goal, Martinez was. Not sure what the corner flag's doing there. Just a little dance. Wipes it in. Header doesn't get anywhere. Another header doesn't get anywhere. Flavio with the shot, and it's a goal. Altawun regain the lead. 2-1. 32 minutes gone. Flavio with the goal. Game restarts 2-1 to Altawun. Heidenheim, remember, when they got their first equaliser, it was straight away. Garotto down with an injury in that last one. Schopner, sorry. Can Heidenheim get a instant response here? Whips it in. Muted clears. And away come Altawun. Martinez keeps the ball. Ferge. Barrow. Ferge. Martinez! Great save by Muller. At Forenbach stops the ball from going out of play for a corner. Oh my goodness, he almost makes a mistake. Martinez now, what can he do? Looks like that was a tackle. Did he get the ball though? Players and fans saying no. Referee has to probably run into the dressing room awful quickly there for that one. As we go to the halftime break. 2-1 to Altawun. There we go, 2-1 to Altawun. Game is not done and dusted, obviously. Second half underway. Altawun get us underway here for the second half. Flavio. Lovely chip ball towards Fahad. Mandash. Fahad loses it out to Kratzig there because he passed it straight to him. Schopner. Dorsch. Kratzig. Peringer, the goal scorer, gets dispossessed. Lovely ball out there to Mandash. They're doing a bit of aerial stuff. Schopner there gets ahead of his man twice. Oh, Flavio gets the ball back though. Mandash. Altawun looking for another one maybe. Fahad. Mandash. Martinez with a shot. Muller with a great save. Substitutes are warming up for both sides here. Who will they bring on? Here come Heidenheim. Loving that wing play from Heidenheim. Schopner. Oh, Mutte back there with the face block as it goes out for a corner kick. Here come the substitutions now. Mufraj going on. Albishi coming on. And who's that going on for Heidenheim? It is Kratzig and Schenze coming on. Short corner kick. Schenze now. Substitution. Manka there with a not great header as he wears his rainbow armband. All is with the Altawun keeper. 61 minutes gone. Oh, substitution. Wanner coming off. Hansa Cohen on. Looks like a young player was given a game there. Maybe not, because EAFC like to make their players look a lot younger than they actually are. Ball is kicked out by Melson. A1 now. Barrow. Altawun coming forward. Martinez, the goal scorer. Tries to get a ball through for Mandash. Doesn't, as Forenbach and Manka get the ball back. Onsak. Substitution has just come on. Traore. Schopner. Having a good game, Schopner is. Gets the ball to Beck. Traore. Here come Heidenheim now. Their time to attack. Onsak. Loses out. Sad now. Fair. Martinez tries another stupid ball. Not sure what he's thinking. Foreign gets it. Chopner now. Substitutions being made there. Apologies, I had to mute my microphone. Melson. Garotto. Doesn't seem too injured now. Mandash. Bush came on there for Traore, and it seems the graphic is stuck again. Gotta love the AFC. Most broken game. Hopefully they actually upgrade the game instead of just doing a carbon copy for the next one. Bush. Beck gets ahead of his man. Onsak. Schopner. Ringer. Gimber, 87 minutes. Looks like Altoon might hold out. Schopner. Fat lady hasn't sang yet, so Honsak. Has in the corner. Beck now. Honsak, here they go. They should have, I don't know how much added time is on, but ball is gone. There you go. That's it. 93 minutes played, and it's Al Tawun who move on to the next round. Final score here, it's Al Tawun 2, Heidenheim 1. It is the final match of the opening round of the Sonor Cup. It is Melbourne City facing off against France. Can there be an upset in this game today? Melbourne City against France. Obviously, France the favourites here in this game. Melbourne City. Who did they come up against? Who did they beat to get into this? Melbourne City bet Unirea Slobozia from Romania 3-1. Here come Melbourne City straight away on an attack. Telio sends it over the bar. And I'll tell you now, France bet Luton Town 5-0 to get into this. If you guys didn't watch the qualifiers, you can go back and watch them. Magnon taking it. Campo. Saliba. Olis. Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe still on the ball, trying not to pass it. Kone. Barcola, surely offside. Dembele opens the scoring here for France. 1-0. This could be a slaughter. Obviously, now whoever wins this game will be facing off against Al Tawun in the next round. Win now for Melbourne City as we get underway. 13 minutes on the clock. France already up by 1. How many more can they get? Melbourne City don't seem to be too phased as I say that they lose the ball. Ball is whipped up there for Dembele, the goal scorer, but he can't get to it as it goes out of play. Melbourne City player Behich there looking for the ball, screaming for it. They want to get back into this game quickly. 3-win now. Politidis? Behich. Kovic. Atkinson. I'm losing the run on myself. Tushimeni. Olis. Kone. Looks for Mbappe. Mbappe's head gets Tushimeni. Mbappe. Dembele. Dembele gets a second for France. 22 minutes gone. France 2. Melbourne City 0. Obviously, as things stand, they'll be facing off against Al Tawun. At the restart, Melbourne City have, well, they basically have a mountain to climb this game anyway, but France are on the attack again with Barcola. Treading the ball through to Mbappe. He loses out, but Barcola's back to get it back. Mbappe loses out again. He's being marked well as Melbourne City come away with it here with Tilio. Caputo. Quinn back to Caputo. Quinn. Tilio. Politidis. Great ball. Kuhn gets past his marker. Does he have a run in? Doesn't. Kone. Back to Magnon. Kunde. Police. Tushimeni. Dembele, the goal scorer. Will he get a hat-trick? He's looking like it. He's coming in again. Ousmane Dembele steps inside, takes a shot. He's got his hat-trick already. 36 minutes played. Melbourne City nil. Dembele gets his hat-trick. Ousmane Dembele, the man of the match already, I'd say. Can Melbourne City get a consolation goal? Because at this stage, I think it'd be an absolute comeback and a half as Theo Hernandez takes out that player there on the field. Substitution here, Caputo going off, Lecky coming on. See what that brings to the table. Bahich, Tilio. Lecky now. Lovely ball. Kuhn with the shot. Great save by Magnon. Ball is cleared. Trewin gets it. Politidis. 1 minute at a time here. Can Melbourne City do anything? No, they can't as ref blows up for half time. It is 3-0 to France. Second half of the final group stages of the round of 32 before we move on to the round of 16. France leading here 3-0 to Melbourne City as they come again. Mbappe gets tripped up. 3-1 comes and rescues the ball. Politidis. Melbourne City now on the attack. Bahich. Politidis gets past Kunde, but the ball finds Muani. Tuchemeni. Dembele, will he get a fourth? Finds Mbappe. Mbappe's in. Mbappe scored. It's 4-0. Safe to say this is a thrashing now. Melbourne City probably knew it when their name was drawn against France. But maybe they thought they could upset the game. Game is not dead, obviously, and they're coming again. Politidis. Politidis with the shot wide of the mark. At least they're getting shots away. One of them might find the back of the net. Not a great shot, really, but at least A for effort. Magnon slows his roll when he takes the kick out. 60 minutes on the clock. France 4. Melbourne City 0. I was about to say 5. Cohen's coming on for Politidis. Saliba. Theo Hernandez. Kone. Barcola. Not doing very well, Barcola, on that side. Mbappe. Can Barcola do something? Hernandez now the left back. Tuchimeni. Mbappe. Great shot saved by Beach. Goes back to Beach. Bit of a risky one here. Mbappe chasing down. Ball's launched up to the centre field. Campo's there. Olise now. Mbappe gets in. He gets his second. It's 5. France running riot here. Words cannot describe how the Melbourne City team must be feeling getting thrashed by France 5-0. Tilio now. Loses out. Saliba has it. France have substitutions warming up. Barcola. Hernandez back to Barcola. France having less passes in this game, which is odd to see, as Atkinson gets the ball back from Melbourne City. Tilio now. Trying his best to get past his man. He does. He gets past Saliba. But loses it out. Oh my goodness. All that running for nothing. He must be frustrated as hell with his teammates as Olise comes away with it now for France. France on the break. Dembele passes off to Mbappe. Mbappe gets his hat-trick, of course he does. 6-0. And this could be a record for most goals scored. I'm pretty sure this is a record for most goals scored in the Sonor Cup. Definitely a record here, as Mbappe gets a hat-trick. Obviously, Ousmane Dembele with a hat-trick as well. Atkinson. Tilio back to Atkinson. Does he get past Hernandez? He absolutely rinses Hernandez, and Tilio now gets bullied by Saliba. Koundé. Tuchimeni, 90th minute approaching. 2 minutes left. Will they get a 7th? Dembele. They're looking for a 7th, but they can't get it as referee blows up here now. France 6, Melbourne City 0. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the round of 32 with me. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next Sunday for the round of 16, where the first match we will be playing is Napoli versus SC Braga. So stay tuned for that one. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye for now.